Hey guys, this is Super Gamer 1121 and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Ranger. Last time we did some things. Yes, we did things. Actually, we did do we didn't really do a lot of stuff. What we ended up doing was our very first rookie mission, exploring Ringtown, and then we met Professor Hastings. Let us make haste and be on our way. I must get back right away to attend my ongoing research and development. We have been given our first official mission, which is to escort Professor Hastings back to Fall City through the Library Forest and through the Crockett Tunnel. So without further ado, we're just gonna go on. We're just gonna go forward. Okay. What do I say? Actually, really, I'm not sure what I should talk about here. But we've given our, like I said, mission 1, escort the professor. Now, don't you treat me as if I were a decrepit old man. There's no need for you to feel concern on my part. Let us march. What's up, Bellsprout? This is going to be our first instance of this, at least for us. Pokemon have different attacks, quote unquote. They're not necessarily the normal attacks that, Pokemon actually have. But really quickly, our Styler increased. We have it increased by 2 on energy, and our line length increased by 5. Oh, didn't know if you were going to say something. You took a little too long. Ah, yes, I'd almost forgotten. Spencer asked me to teach you something, Zach. So shall I teach you something about Poke Assist? Let me demonstrate using the Bellsprout you've conveniently captured. A Poke Assist is a process in which you borrow the... This was already explained to us. We already know this. But here's the Grass Poke Assist. Yes, we know how to do this. We know how to go through the motions. We already know... Blah, 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 blah. Now, here's the thing about Poke Assists from... I believe with other ones. You don't have to have partner energy to use any other Poke Assists. But there are 2 kinds. One kind involves the chosen Pokemon directly assisting the capture by using this move of some sort. Your partner Pokemon would be this kind. The other involves the chosen Pokemon powering up the Styler's capture line in some way. This would be Bellsprout. Here's what the grass. Now, it doesn't matter which grass Pokemon you use. All grass Pokemon have the same Poke Assist. Here's what happens. Grass Poke Assists cause tall grass to sprout where the capture line is drawn. This grass clings to Pokemon and stops them in their tracks. That naturally makes them easier to catch. The effect of a Poke Assist does not last forever. A Poke Assist can only be used over a set amount of time that's displayed on the upper screen. When the remaining time runs out, the Pokemon providing the Poke Assist is released automatically. And there we go. Now Poke Assists are explained in more detail. No! That doesn't even make sense. Why would you explain it to me just to confirm that you already explained it to me once? If we go to our glossary here, like he's gonna show us if you stop talking. Wow, that was really rude there. There's a lot of different information. I'm not gonna go through all of this. If you wanna figure this out and read all this stuff, you can right here. This talks about the capture line, which we already know about. Like, we know all these things, but if you scroll, there's a bunch of different field moves that you can use. Right here is something that is not really spoken of, that's not really talked about a lot in this game, but the Poke Assists work on the same level as the super effective and not very effective battle strategies in the regular Pokemon RPGs in the main series, where grass is going to be super advantageous against ground, rock, and water Pokemon, while it's not going to be it's not going to do anything to poison, flying, bug, fire, grass, steel, and dragon. This Poke Assist has no effect on levitating or flying Pokemon. So just like any other type matchups, the type of the Poke Assist will help you out in determining, you know, what Pokemon you're capturing and the type of that Pokemon. Now, there are dual type Pokemon, but it's mainly going off the Pokemon's primary typing. So that Houndoom that we saw earlier, though it's fire and dark, I believe it's only going to count it as a fire type Pokemon. So something like a fighting type wouldn't be advantageous against it. I don't believe they're actually going to count that as something. But something that I was trying to explain with that Bellsprout is each Pokemon has kind of their own attack that they're going to do on you. The more difficult the Pokemon is, the more difficult it is going to be to capture, and the more chances that they're going to take to actually do some kind of harm to your styler. So you're going to want to be careful of that. One thing also here, let me see if I can, we're going to get, or we're not, oh yeah, I guess we are. There's something else that I want to show about it. I don't even know if it's really described in a tutorial, but now, speaking of another tutorial, he's going to show us the water Poke Assist. Lift the stylus to complete the bubble. Use the bubble to trap a Pokemon. The water Poke Assist creates bubbles that can be used to entrap target Pokemon. Touch your stylus at the lower screen, a bubble starts to form. Keeping the stylus on the lower screen will enlarge the bubble. Lift your stylus from the lower screen and there you have your bubble. If a target Pokemon touches the bubble, it will become entrapped inside. Obviously, an entrapped Pokemon is one that is ripe for capture. Beware, however, bubbles burst over time. In addition to the time limit, there is another way in which bubbles may burst. An unfinished bubble, one you have not lifted your stylus from, is vulnerable. If a target Pokemon collides with an unfinished bubble, it will pop. That is why when you are making a bubble, you must keep a keen eye on the movements of target Pokemon. You should also know this. There is a technique for making bubbles. Float in any direction you wish. I don't know why I read that as two separate sentences there at the very end. First, start by making a bubble. Don't lift the stylus or you won't be able to make it float away. When the bubble has grown large enough, flick the stylus whichever way you want the bubble to float. Look at the upper screen. There's an the upper screen will show you exactly what movements need to be done with the stylus to achieve that Poke Assist. I think he's going to explain one more thing here, which is the size of the Pokemon. Maybe... Yeah, the bubble must be bigger than the Pokemon you are trying to entrap. That may be obvious, but mistakes have been known to happen. You beware of that, youngster. Alright, there we go. I don't think he's going to tell us any more about Poke Assists. No! Stop asking to go over stuff that you've already gone over before. But there's one thing that I want to talk about, and I don't think it's explained, as I was trying to say. Causing one loop around... Drawing one loop around a Pokemon causes the quote-unquote runaway, the escape little icon, to appear on the lower left screen. So just one loop, and you can run away. So if you're having any trouble with it, capturing a Pokemon, or it's about to cause you to lose your stylus, like cause your stylus in your line to break, then you could just draw one around it really fast. One is super easy to draw, even around the toughest Pokemon, and then you can run away and get far away as fast as you can, and run away to actually recharge your stylus. And there's a lot of different ways you can recharge your stylus, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Ah, so bundled hay is obstructing our passage. Zach, you've already learned how to clear targets, yes? Put that knowledge into practice. Use a Pokemon's help to do something about our target, that bundled hay. That Torchic you've befriended can use the fire icon field move that we need to clear the bundled hay. So, I already caught this Torchic, but if you touch the actual bundled hay, you will actually see the required field move for this is the little fire icon, and Torchic happens to have that. And even if you're not clicking Torchic, like if you're not touching Torchic for more information, up there on the top screen, you can actually see which Pokemon and their Poke Assists by their icons. So we're just going to drag Torchic over here and use the Poke Assist. I really apologize if these past couple of episodes and this episode is very tutorial heavy. Like I said, this game has a couple of flaws, and the flaws with this game is that one of the flaws of this game is it's very tutorial heavy. Super tutorial heavy. Come here, Pichu, I gotta capture you, because there's one thing that I want to show with you. Pichu is also one of the easiest Pokemon to capture. You just draw one ring around it and you're already good. You immediately get the experience points. Now, Pichu's Poke Assist, if you just click on it, can actually recharge your stylus. A lot of the electric Pokemon in this game are your way of recharging your stylus if you can't access, if you're not close to any ranger base or something that can immediately recharge your stylus. So, I keep saying stylus, it's called a styler. What's in my hand? Stylus. What's in the game? Styler. Electric type Pokemon can help you recharge your styler. The more icons that the field move has, like Pichu has one electric icon, the more icons that there are, and yes, there are Pokemon that have 2, 3 fire icons, 2, 3 water droplet icons. We'll get into that stuff later. The more icons, the more strength you'll actually get from the Poke Assist. But just know that that's what electric Pokemon can do. Do you have anything important to say? Hi, are you on a mission? If your Starler energy is running low, yeah, I already explained that. Don't walk away. Get away from us. I don't think there's anything over here. Oh, Bellsprout? No. I thought Bellsprout had that. There are some things like that that you can actually see. Don't think I'm gonna go this way. There are those kind of little highlighted, I don't know what to call this. These highlighted kind of things that kind of stand out more in the forefront of the field. If you click them, you can actually do something with them. So this is a shrub, it can be easily cut down. If we had I thought that was my Chikorita, the field assist for something that could cut, things down. We don't have that. Seems like Bellsprout would be the clear candidate to do that, since it has the Razor Blade move, but no, can't do anything with that. We're just gonna get rid of these Pokemon. Some Pokemon don't have field moves, and some Pokemon don't have Poke Assists. Zigzagoon is one of those, so is kind of pointless. I'm gonna catch another Pichu. I don't think I'll need it, because I think immediately as we head into the tunnel, we have to get rid of the Pokemon, I think. But also, this is a great way to just gain experience in general, because you are definitely going to want to get experience. I believe if we head down this way, there's not really items around, but these are just little things that you're going to want to remember to bring back certain Pokemon to clear out some things later on. Now, if we keep heading up in this direction, do you have anything to say? There's a fallen log in my way. Can you help, Ranger? Sure we can. Let's check out the fallen log. This fallen log is in our way. The fallen log won't burn as easily as the bundled hay we saw earlier. Torchic's fire is too weak. Now what will you do, Zach? If we actually touch it, here's what I was talking about. This requires a Pokemon that has 2 fire icons. So if we head back down this way, we get to see Torchic's evolution, Combuskin, and we get to see more chances for this Pokemon to actually cause harm to us. But if you just wait it out a little bit, and then take the opportunity when you can immediately, you can get Combuskin super easily. Combuskin delivers fiery kicks. Flame shoots from its toes? Like, you can't see it, but I'm looking at my toes. Like, I know Pokemon can do things, but like, what evolutionary purpose would it require for Combuskin to shoot fire from its toes? I know that there's fire, that there's the move, no, there's not a move Fire Kick. Yes, there is. I'm dumb. Fire Kick? I don't know. That's weird. I'm not gonna sit and dwell on this. But Combuskin has 2 fire icons, so it's stronger than Torchic's regular fire field move. So let's bring Combuskin over here. And there we go. The fallen log was burned till there was nothing left. Goodbye, Combuskin. Do you have anything to say now that we did it? Thank you for burning up that fallen log, and you get nothing in return. It's a thankless job being a Pokemon Ranger. This right here will take you immediately back to that drop-off where we caught the first Pichu. But right here is Croco Tunnel. Let's head inside. We haven't far to go now. Perhaps this mission was rather too easy for you. Let us make haste. Now, I don't know if there's a little thing. No, there's not a little thing here. I thought there was going to be like a little saving, little button thing that we could actually save our progress. In the old days, you used to be able to see Dugtrio around these parts, but nowadays I guess it's because there's more people about. They've moved deeper into the tunnel. Oh, this is what I'm looking for. Your efforts are applauded. Would you like to record your activities? This will not recharge your stylus, unfortunately, but these are scattered around the Fior region if you ever want to save. I'm not going to save, because I'm recording. Now, if we head down over here, we actually get to see a super advanced area that we don't get to go to anytime soon, but just remember this. Well, aren't you looking to ask if I caught anything? The only time no one seems to ask me is when the catching's great. We can't do anything here. This looks like a really cool area, but we can't do anything with this yet. We won't be going there for quite some time. Right here, we're gonna want to remember that. Ah, now there's a rare sight to behold. It's a Dugtrio. That Dugtrio, it fled at the sight of me. How very rude of that Dugtrio. Hello, Zach, can you hear me? It was a very close call indeed, but I managed to avoid injury. However, I'll need you to come get me. There should be another passageway near you that will bring you to me. I shall be waiting. Wait, impatiently? What? Did you say impatiently? Oh. With growing impatience. I mean, why? That's kind of rude, unless that means something else that I have no idea. Anyway, Paris. Super easy to capture. Don't stress about capturing a Paris. Now, if you tried to leave here and you remembered those little bushes that we could cut down from earlier, if you actually try to head back out through here, blocked off. Can't do anything about that. So, well, I actually will not be able to do something with that for quite some time, honestly. But anyway, let's take Paris right here. Paris. And we can cut straight through this wood fence that's for some strange reason in the tunnel. Like, I can see this is kind of like a man-made-ish tunnel. There's these wood things right here, these wood planks that stand up. Magnemite is another Pokemon that can recharge your stylus for you, but it does the same amount as Pichu, so there's nothing really to worry about there. Poliwag is another instance of a Pokemon that can attack us, and I just like that, honestly. Alright, episode 3, I believe, and I've already got attacked by a Poliwag. I don't think we need another Paris. If we do, we can easily come back and get one. What is that? Who are you? Ha ha ha, hello, Gramps. The esteemed Professor Hastings, the Chief of Technology of the Ranger Union, I presume. Well, we're strangers of danger, and we mess with Rangers. That makes us the Go Rock Squad. So sorry, Gramps, but we're here to relieve you of your important Excuse me. Don't manhandle the professor. That's not good. Oh, you just wanted the super? That's fine. I don't care. Take the super style. I don't know what that really does. You can take it, sure. I don't care. Go, do whatever. Oh, Zach, we have a crisis. We have a crisis on our hands. My super styler, the fruit of all my studies, was taken by some ruffians who called themselves the Go Rock Squad. If only I were 20 years younger, I could have twisted, crumpled, and tossed such dregs of society aside. Come, we must give chase. Let's go. La la la. Oh, they're right there. It's not really much of a chase if they're like a foot away. Oh, you gullible ninnies. You thought that rock fall earlier was a natural thing? Ha ha ha. You can stay cooped up down here courtesy of us. Hehehe. I'm the bad guy. Let's see what happens when I press the button on this remote control. Are you ready for this? Click. Is this, screw up? Well, good going. Yeah, it's a screw up, alright. How are we supposed to slow them down now, you incompetent fool? What are you going on about? You're the one that set the trap. All I had to do was press the button. It's not me who decided where the rock should fall. There's something to be said for that, but that's beside the point now. Let's hightail it. No. Professor Hastings. Hurry, there's no time to be dawdling. The superstar must be recovered from the Go Rock Squad. Run. There is no running in this game, so I'm going as fast as I can. What do you have to say? Two weird guys, yeah, they took off running like their pants were on fire. They were saying stuff like, ha 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 ha, and hee 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 hee. Like, as they were running? Because, like, when I run, I'm, like, completely out of breath. I don't know how it's possible. Now, right on, those two scoundrels must have done something to enrage it so. Zach, is your styler's energy sufficiently charged? Try using a poke assist like I taught you earlier to capture that Rhydon. Zach, if you put your feelings into making that capture, Rhydon should calm down. Let's go straight up to this Rhydon, and Poliwag will be your best friend here. Actually, Bellsprout could be your best friend here too. If you're not feeling too confident about capturing a Pokemon, you can just use a Poke Assist, but Rhydon is really easy to capture. It will throw rocks at you, so you definitely want to be careful with that. But the Styler's level went up. Our energy increased by 2, and the line increased by 5. Anytime that your Stylus increases, anytime that your Styler levels up, you are automatically back up to full health. So you're gonna want to remember that in case you're in a tight little pinch. And you just can go easily capture an easy Pokemon real fast and get up your get up your experience just a little bit, and then boom, you're all set to go with restored health. The Rhydon appears to have calmed down enough. Release it to wherever it came from. Bye-bye, Rhydon. Phew, we've been beset by trouble. That little disturbance cost us time. We've completely lost sight of those scoundrels. Fine. Let us return to Fall City and consider our options. By options, I don't mean fooling with some tech settings. I mean consider what we might do. This is no time for inside jokes. Let us make way post-haste. Actually, this is time for jokes, because if we go to our options, we can choose different tech speeds. I'm going to choose fast. And you can choose different things, just like he said. I'm going to go with the one that we have now. I like that one. I think it's still saved from the last time. Zach, the Fall City Ranger base is so close. And by so close, oh, yeah, this is what I was talking about. We gotta let these Pokemon go. And here we are. We are in Fall City. Ah, here we are at the Fall City Ranger base at last. Zach, well done. Your mission has been accomplished. You don't appear very happy. Let me guess, you're upset that I was mugged for the... Not really, not particularly. Now listen, Zach. Was not your mission to deliver me to this location safely? Now examine me, if you will. Do you see a single scratch upon my person? I think not. And here we are at the mission's destination, the Ranger base. In other words, you accomplished this mission objectives impeccably. Mission clear. Welcome back, Professor. How was Spencer? Thank you, Joel. Spencer is fine, but things did not go well for me, I'm afraid. It's quite humiliating, to say the least. You see, my Super Styler... What did you say? The Super Styler is gone? We should discuss this in the Ranger base. Let's hurry there. Good work on escorting the Professor. I've heard about you from Spencer. For a Rank 1 Ranger, you have done a commendable job. Zach, I'm officially promoting you to Rank Ranger, or Ranger Rank 2. Just like that, Episode 3, we have already gone up on rank. This game is going to go by fast, just to let you know. You can now use Fighting Poke Assists. Professor, there's something that I need to discuss with you. It's too sensitive to discuss here, so let's take it upstairs. Zach, please wait down here. Well, we've completed a mission, long mission at that. Learned of an evil team working around here. Learned of the Super Styler. Got our rank up, can start using Fighting Poke Assists, which we'll go into later. And with that, we did a lot this episode. Like I said, we arrived at Fall City, a new destination, and we're hopefully going to get some more information about whatever it is that they're talking about upstairs, and maybe get our next mission, or maybe get to explore Fall City. We'll do all of that in the next episode of Pokemon Ranger. This is Super Gamer 1121, and I will see you on the next one. See you then.